I can't see her doing that.
This was the moment Zach realized his wife Ashley might be a secret murderer. Police discovered Taylor Wright, a friend of Ashley's, dead on their property. Though authorities suspected Ashley, Zach refused to believe it. Unaware he was moments away from a life-altering revelation in the interrogation room.
Can you tell me how you came to know Taylor?
Through working PI cases. She'd come over to our house every now and then. She met my wife. They became friends.
And in that time, did you guys ever have a falling out or?
Never. From doing this job for so long, Taylor was not she just wasn't, like, I would just pick up little lies from her. So, and stuff just didn't start seeming right. And she would disappear for days. You couldn't get her on the phone. Greg and I would try to call her. You couldn't get her on the phone.
Taylor had a history of vanishing for days, but this disappearance was different. She'd been missing for over a month before her body was found. Initially, police dismissed her absence as routine, but evidence revealed she'd left everything behind: her phone, wallet, and cryptic texts using uncharacteristic language.
Well, I mean, I'm sure now you've read the news and everything,
yeah,
so you know.
Shit's flying everywhere, and I've read all kind of, yes.
So you kind of know the date that we're talking about. Mm-hmm. Have you had a chance to go back and pinpoint where you were on the 8th of September?
It's I can't remember shit, but I'm trying to do the very best I can so I could tell y'all the best I can. I know I ate at lunch at the seafood. I went to the bank yesterday to pull my statement. I know I ate lunch at the seafood place at 9 Mile in Pine Forest. I ate there, and I remember eating by myself, and I remember Ash not being able to make it because she was tied up with work.
Zach claimed he was alone on September 8th, the day Taylor was last seen, while Ashley was busy with work. He cited a debit card transaction at a local seafood restaurant as proof. Unbeknownst to him, Ashley was the prime suspect, and detectives probed whether Zach was complicit or could be turned against her.
Do you know anything about this money that Taylor had given you all?
No, absolutely not. She's never given me anything. Absolutely, but I mean, I've read online or whatever what you're talking about. No, I've never got anything like from that. No.
Okay. Do you know anything about your finances?
No, to be honest, I give her when I work a case or and I got a settlement from my attorney, I hand it straight to Ash. She takes care of everything.
Detectives shifted focus to finances, questioning Zach about $34,000 Taylor had entrusted to Ashley during her divorce. Instead of securing it in a safety deposit box, Ashley deposited the funds into her own accounts and spent them. Notably, Taylor only demanded repayment on September 8th. Zach, however, claimed no knowledge of the money, emphasizing he handed all earnings to Ashley.
Property up on Britt Road,
mm-hmm.
and that's owned by her aunt and uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been out there?
Yeah.
When's the last time you think you were out there?
The last time I went out there is when I traded my four-wheeler for a side-by-side, and that's the last time I've been. Before that, I couldn't tell you.
But when was that?
A couple months back.
Your phone number, the 554 number, do you always keep that on you?
Yeah, I reckon.
Do you ever loan it out to anybody?
No.
Okay.
No.
Would you ever loan it to anybody? Or
no.
Do you remember Ashley ever using it, taking it with her?
No. Never.
Okay, did it ever get lost or stolen or anything and get replaced?
No, not that I recall.
Phone records became pivotal. They placed Ashley at the crime scene on the 8th and showed Taylor's phone at a wedding Ashley attended the next day, though Taylor herself was absent. Detectives pressed Zach about his phone usage, but he denied lending it to anyone.
Do you own any 9mm handguns? What kinds?
A Glock.
Just one or
I've got a lot of guns, so a lot. One Glock 9.
What model?
19.
19. Okay. Do you know how Taylor died?
Yeah, for Ackerman told me that the girl was shot, and he heard that from Mulchan.
So Ackerman told you, and he got it from Mulchan?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he elaborate on anything else?
He just said that they thought the girl was shot.
Did you ever buy Ashley a gun or anything of that nature?
Man, over the years, yeah. Yeah. I bought her a 380 one time,
What kind?
PPK.
Okay. Does she carry a firearm?
I haven't seen her one in quite a while. Not at all.
Do you own a 38 airweight?
Yes. And that, I mean, she used to, that's the last thing I ever remember seeing her with was a 38 airweight. And that was, I haven't seen her with that in I don't know how long.
Did you kill or participate in
Absolutely
the
not.
death
I would
Let me
never.
ask this question.
Okay. What ahead?
Did you kill or participate, or do you have any knowledge?
Zero, Jason. Absolutely none. I don't want to be nowhere near it, nothing involved with it, nothing. I know nothing about it.
The interrogation escalated. Zach admitted owning multiple guns, including a Glock 19, but denied involvement in Taylor's shooting death. Detectives noted his composure, leaning forward, maintaining eye contact, and answering clearly. A stark contrast to guilty suspects who withdraw.
What do you think happened to Taylor?
I couldn't tell you, Jason. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, nobody deserves to ever get anything happen to them like that whatsoever. I don't know, buddy. I don't know what happened to her.
And, I'm asking you, as this investigation continues, whether it's text, phone records, computers, financials, is there going to be anything that hems you up or
No,
ties you
absolutely
to that?
nothing. Nothing.
Well, not just being involved in the actual murder, but as far as, afterwards.
Helping conceal.
If any person in this world was like, hey, Zach, come help me do something, I would run from that motherfucker as fast as I could.
Well, I mean, just, hell, it's all over the news.
Yeah.
You've read it.
Yeah, I've read
Right.
it, and I'm
And I mean,
trying to swallow it and figure it out. I mean, it's like, it's terrible. It sucks.
but you've read it.